Good day everybody. This is Total Body Fitness, and today all you need is light weights and heavy weights, a space for the floor, and a chair as an option. Also some yoga blocks you can use as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's take a side together step. Four, three, two, and one. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears, creating a shrug, and then lower back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you're going to do a heel tap in front. Heel tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now you're going to do a toe tap behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're now going to do shoulder rolls. Bring the shoulders forward and back. And then reverse the shoulder roll. And then shake your arms. And you're going to do high knees, picking up your leg as high as you can go. You can always hold on to something for balance if you need. Four, three, two, and one. Next, you're going to take your hands out and circle the wrists. And reverse the circle. And release. Shake the hands. Shaky wrist. Now you're going to tap the fingers in front and best you can behind. They don't have to be high, they can be close to your rear. But I want you to focus on your posture. Stand up tall, head, chin parallel to the floor, head lifted and slightly back. Four, three, two, and one. Now you're going to swing the arms forward and back, a little bit like you're doing an exaggerated walk without the walk. Four, three, two, and one. Now you're going to bend the elbows. You're going to bring the arms open and turn the palms up. I call this a serving tray. So if I was a waitress walking around, I had a couple serving trays. I'm holding those trays, and you're going to extend the arms and bring them back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You should have been really feeling that in your bicep, maybe in the front of the shoulder. So shake out your arms. We're going to do that serving tray again, but we're going to do those high knee marches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next, you're going to do a bent over fly with no weights. So your knees are soft, and you're going to hinge flat back, and you're going to bring your arms towards your thighs or your knees. Your hands are going to come out to the side, making a T, and lower back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on up to standing and shake all that out. Next, we're going to go back to the side step, but we're going to make a little bit of a challenge here. So what you're going to do is, instead of tapping the foot, you're going to lift the knee. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, shake that out. And twist. So we're going back into the position of the bent over fly, but instead of bringing the arms out to the side, we're going to swing the arms forward and back like we were doing standing. So you're going to bend over, flat back, and you're going to swing the arms forward and back. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come back up and twist again. You're going to take side reaches, so bring your feet closer together or all the way together. You're going to bring your right arm up to the ceiling and left hand to your hip and take a side bend, just a little one, and then change. Change. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Next, you're going to reach forward, really separate your shoulder blades, and then you're going to bend the elbows, rowing back and pinch the shoulder blades together. Push your chest forward. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Next, you're going to come up onto the balls of the feet, doing a calf raise. You can also bring the arms up towards the ceiling. You can also, if you feel like that's really unstable, you can just do it with the hands down by your side or hold onto a wall. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to do the toe raise, okay, working that shin muscle. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Turning your head to the right, hold that stretch, and then turn to the left, turn to your right, and turn to the left. Coming back to center, you're going to pull the belly button in, doing a stomach vacuum, and then relax. Pull it in and relax. Pull 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 in, relax, and pull in and relax. I want you to take a really deep breath in. Inhale through your nose and exhale out. One more time, take a deep breath in and exhale out. You're just going to stand and squeeze your glutes, tightening up your butt muscles as much as you can, and relax. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. And maybe notice that when you're squeezing, The squeezing of the glutes actually creates an external rotation. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze. Squeeze. 2 more. Squeeze. Last one, squeeze. All right, if you have got blocks, you can use those. You can also use the end of a chair, because we're gonna go into some lunges. If you're using your chair, you want your leg as close to the chair as you can get, so you can extend one back like this, okay? If you're using your blocks, put your hands on the top of the blocks, but you want the blocks near your feet. Don't have them too far out, okay? And you're gonna step a foot back, and then change, and step back. Special note here is your front foot needs to be flat, okay? Don't be up on the ball of the foot there. Not yet. Let's change it out. 1, 2, belly in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Stand up, shake out those legs. Woo. Let's get some heavy weights. We're gonna bicep curl. Now if you don't have weights, you can still do the motion and squeeze the muscle at the top. Just feel like you're doing a nice tight squeeze, like you're arm wrestling somebody. All right, let's start with the palms forward. Your knees are slightly flexed. Stomach is strong. Chin is back, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. You're going to use your chair with one of these weights. We're going to do a bent over tricep extension. So you're going to bend the elbow by your side. You're going to straighten the arm and release. If that weight's too heavy for you, you can go ahead and change it out. 10 on each arm. Your knees are soft, your back is flat, belly in, and keep your neck long, okay? Looking out ahead of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, coming back up. Gonna grab those heavy weights again. We're gonna do another set of bicep curls. Turn those palms forward. Soft knees, long neck, stomach strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so you're gonna put your weights down. You're gonna use we're gonna use the chair. So you're gonna have a seat. You're gonna sit near the end. You're gonna have your feet wide, and you're gonna place your hands on the sides of your legs, and you're just gonna gently press out and resist that. I want you to just kind of feel that resistance, okay? Keeping the knees there, I want you to squeeze your bum. Squeeze your bum. Don't let your knees move though. Keep that kind of resistance feeling. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna bring your feet together. I want you to heel toe them in. And then you're gonna extend the leg. Make sure really towards the end of your chair so you can lean back a little bit. And you're gonna lift it up, okay? Doesn't matter how high you go, keep the legs straight. We're strengthening up your quad muscle here without affecting the knee. You can lift it up higher, and if you bend the knee or hunch through there, that's not any good either, okay? So let's keep it nice and long through the back, a smidge lean back without it being rounded. 1. Your foot can be relaxed. 2, 3, 4. So you're working right here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo-hoo. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, next we're gonna stand up, and then you're gonna sit back down. So when you sit down, I want you to go slow. So think you're doing a little bit of a hinge. You're gonna control this, but make sure you're pushing your knees slightly outward. Don't let them roll in. Keep them out. And then come right back up. Go down. Come right back up. Go down. Right back up. Go down. You should feel that fire burn in those thighs. Push it up. Lower down. Oh my gosh. I think we can do one more. All right. Woo, just have a seat in your chair. If you've got a chair where you can tuck your foot through, I want you to bring the foot underneath and sit near the end of the chair. And you're just gonna lean back. That's gonna help stretch out the thigh. If you don't have a chair like that, you can just stand up and hold your foot, do a quad stretch. And change. See if you can tuck the foot right underneath and then a little lean back. Right, taking that knee towards the floor. And come back up. Now you're gonna turn around, put your hands on the chair, and we're gonna do some leg lifts standing. All right, so hands on the chair, your back is flat, and you're gonna extend one leg back behind you. The standing leg can have a slight bend into the knee. Your back leg, I would like you to keep it as straight as possible and squeeze your bum. I want you to focus on this being the #1 mover. Your hamstring you'll also feel as well. If you feel your hamstring only and not your glute, that just means that we gotta work more on your bums, okay? Meaning your butt's not working. All right, 10 of these. Squeeze that tush. 1, doesn't have to be high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We're gonna come back to sitting on the chair, but we're gonna try to sit down using just one leg. Now we're gonna do a modification first, meaning when you sit down, you're gonna keep a toe on the ground, okay? That's the leg I'm gonna try not to use, it's the leg that has the toe, and then I'm gonna hinge forward a little bit, butt goes back, and I'm gonna use mostly my left leg here. My right leg has got the toe, and I'm gonna try to sit my bum down. I hope you can do it. And then if you can try to stand back up in that same position, see what you can do. All right, let's switch the leg. So now maybe you're standing more on your right and you got the left toe up. You're gonna hinge forward a little bit and start to bend the knee. You wanna feel like you're taking your butt back to sit on that chair. And then lean forward a little bit and push yourself up. If you gotta use momentum or your hands the first few times, go ahead and do that. Let's try the other leg. A little bend in the knee, a little hinge forward. back up and change. A little soften the knee, a little hinge forward, start to go slow here. Feel the strength of the leg and the hip. And come back up. Now if you felt really strong and want to try it with the whole leg up in the air, please feel free to do that. You're going to extend that leg, you're going to lower down, and you're going to get right back up. Not quite as good on my other leg. And you might have the same situation where you got one leg better than the other. Ooh, I'm getting better. All right, let's try one more time, either with both legs, a toe, or the leg lift. Here we go. Down you go, and up you go. And the other side. Down you go, and up you go. Grab your light weights. We're gonna do some straight arm raises, working the shoulders. Feet about hip width distance apart. You're standing up tall, your belly is firm or pulling in. Make sure your head is back, good posture. Palms are gonna face inward, and we're gonna bring the arms forward. Keeping the palms forward or towards each other and lower back down. You have a micro bend in those elbows. They're not coming up very high, not going even at level with my shoulder, going about level with my chest, sternum. The idea is to try to hold at the hardest part. For this exercise, it's going to be the front part, right? That's going to be your hardest. Do 4 more, so you can hold for 2 seconds. Lower, lift. This is our third. Hold, lower. We got 2 more. Lift, hold, lower, and 1 more. Lift, hold, and lower. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Okay, we're gonna go back to the serving tray that we did earlier without weights. So you're gonna bend the elbows and turn them open, and then palms come up, and you've got a couple of trays holding your drinks. You're gonna extend them out and pull back in. You're working your biceps, your front delts. If you feel like you have good balance today, you're gonna do the marches. As you extend the arm, leg comes up. This way you're working more than just your arm, working the foot, working the leg, working your hip, getting the core going. Balance also forces you to think and slow down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do the bent over fly now. We're gonna take it out to a T. Soft knees, hinge at the waist, arms come open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right. Next, you're going to do another bent over, and we're going to do that arm swing. Okay, but before we do that, let's just work on the swing. So one arm comes forward, one arm comes back. Let's try it now with the bent over position. Knees are soft. You're hinging. You're going to bring one arm forward and one arm back. You decide how high you can bring it. If you can get it up level with your ear, that's great. If that causes discomfort, don't do it. Just go low. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, take a break. Okay, now we're gonna do a lateral arm raise. You can go to a V shape here. You can go out to a T. If your weights feel too heavy, you can bend the elbows and still bring them out, and it takes out tension, okay? So you gotta do what feels right to you today. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take rest, shake it out. All right, put your weights down. So we're gonna come back to our blocks or our chair for a lunge, and we're gonna twist. All right, so setting yourself up, you're gonna extend your right foot back behind you. Your left foot is in the front. Your left arm is going to come up and reach up. If you want, you can just go to here, okay? Or here, or all the way. You can even start to take the gaze up to the ceiling. And change. Left leg now comes back, and your right arm is going to come up, twisting, reaching, looking, and release. Excellent. All right, make your way up to standing and shake out your legs. And let's do a quick quad stretch. You can either hold the foot or you can get back to your chair and slide the foot underneath and lean back a little bit. Okay, that's another option for those that can't grab the feet. We're gonna do some shoulder scapula work. I want you to think of tall posture, chin back, arms come forward, and you're gonna pull the shoulder blades back and together. Your elbows are gonna try to stay straight, so I'm not gonna bend the elbows as much. I really wanna feel like it's just my shoulder blades isolating. You're gonna do the same exercise using a wall, okay? You're gonna put your forearms on that wall, or your hands, if you can keep your arms straight, okay? And you're gonna bring the shoulder blades together and apart. Just watch that it doesn't become a push-up. So I'm not bending the elbows. So you can get your elbows down on the floor, or on the wall. You can do that, okay? You can also do it on the chair, which is what I'm gonna demonstrate here. You do it with straight arms, okay? Just don't let them bend. You can do it with it on the elbows, going back into a little bit more of a plank, doing the shoulder scapular push-up. So there's lots of variety and various ways to work your scapulas, pinching them together and apart. Even if all you do is here, and that's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna go back to a side stance, and you're gonna bend one knee and straighten, and then the other leg, okay? So we're looking to start to work in towards our inner thighs now. Toes can be forward, toes can be out a little bit. Whatever is most comfortable for you, you just want to feel like your knee is going in the same direction of wherever your toe is pointing, like I'm trying to cover up my toe with my knee. All right, you're going to hold it to one side. And all I want you to think about doing is with your straight leg is gently pressing down into the ground like you're trying to slide it in. But obviously it's not going to go in anywhere, right? You're just pushing down or pulling in. Holding this isometric for your legs in your hips. Stand up tall, belly strong, and change. You're gonna bend one knee, straighten the other, and then start to push down, feeling that straight leg do a lot more work. Holding here. And release. Let's take a forward fold to stretch. So hands are gonna come down. I want you to widen your legs a little bit more. And you're gonna do that same, one knee bend, one leg straighten. And change. And change. And change. And back to center. Heel toe your feet a little closer together so you can make your way up to standing, best way for you. Bring your feet in and shake out your legs, and we're gonna do hip circles. So you're gonna bring your right leg across your body, lift it up, sweep it around, and then change. Last set. All right, we're gonna do standing hamstring curls. Now you can do it without holding on to anything, but how I want you to start is standing. Let's see, let me turn to the side. You're gonna step your right foot forward and you're gonna point your left toe back. Okay, you can hold on to something if you need. You're gonna keep this left leg back. You're gonna bend the knee. Try not to let the knee shift forward, okay? We're gonna try to keep that leg back there. All right, 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're gonna need, go ahead and grab one light and one heavy. You're gonna come down onto the mat. We're going to start seated, and we're going to do the internal rotation for your rotator cuff. I like to have one leg at the bottom, kind of just an easy seat. If you need to have it straight out for anything, do that. But the main focus is having some part of your leg here that you can prop your elbow on, okay? I've got a 90-degree angle here, and I'm trying to bring the hand forward and down towards this leg down here, okay? The common error is that people bring it down towards the foot and they end up doing a bicep curl. So we're not looking for a bicep curl. We're looking for an internal rotation here at the shoulder. Maybe you can only go this far, but ideally, without pushing, you're trying to let the hand relax and hang heavy, looking for a stretch in your rear delt, and then you come back up. Okay, if this is no pain, feels good, easy peasy, grab your light weight. And then you're gonna do the same thing. Slow it, release it down, and bring it back up. Remember to try to sit up tall so you're not crunching down into your spine. Let's see if we can make 10 happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next, you're going to switch to the other leg. Okay, so getting yourself kind of positioned. And then you're going to prop the elbow. Remember, we're not going towards the foot doing a bicep curl. Okay, it has that illusion. Stretch. Okay, if you have any sharp pain, don't do it with weight. Otherwise, let's see what you can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're gonna lie down onto the back. I still want you to have your weights nearby because we're gonna do like that shoulder scapula work again. It's a little easier when you're lying down. You're gonna put your right arm up in the air and you're gonna try to reach the ceiling. You're gonna feel your shoulder and your shoulder blade come off the floor, and then you're gonna let it come back down. You're gonna try to press it gently into the floor. So you're gonna lift it and press it. Lift and press. If this feels okay, no pain, I want you to try it with your heavy weight, okay? So the weight goes up in the air. Let's do 10 of these. 1, 2, don't bend your arm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's try the other side. Do a couple without the weight first. And then take your weight. And we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. All right, you're gonna give me a dead bug. So if you think of a cockroach, right? So you're going to bend your knees, stack them over your hips. You take the arms up. You're gonna bring them open and close, okay? You're also gonna take the legs open and close. Now, you can make this more challenging by adding a weight. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna change the hand. So you're gonna go open and close, then change the weight to the other hand, open and close. And I would recommend your light weight for this as your arms are more straight with a little bend in the elbows. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Go ahead and put your weight down and you're going to give me a glute bridge. So the first thing I want you to think of doing is gently imprinting your back so you tighten up your abs. Okay, so you want your stomach to get tight, and then you're going to start to squeeze your bum. What that does is tilt your pelvis. Okay, that's doing a little posterior tilt. From there, you're going to start to lift your legs, lift your hips. Use your legs a little bit, but feel it come more from your glutes. And Ray loves this part of the class because he can come and lick my face. And lower down. Let's do it again. Gentle pressure into your back. Start to squeeze your bum. It does not have to come high. Actually, I prefer it not come too terribly high, because then the higher you go, the more you're getting into just like a back bend and relaxing your belly and just getting a front abdomen stretch and a neck stretch. And those are fine, but I really want you to always work on your glutes here. And rest. Figure 4, you're gonna cross your right ankle over the knee and open the knee, and you're gonna press down at your hip crease and try to push that leg bone almost out of socket, pushing it away. And then you're going to draw the legs in, getting a stretch in your hip, in the glute. You can hold on as you like, but ideally you're trying to use a little bit of the strength of your left leg to pull your right foot in. And change. Cross your left ankle now over your right leg, and then use your hand or hands to push your leg away. And then release, draw the knees in. And release. Go wide with your feet, so go wider than your mat. You're going to windshield wiper or roll the knees from side to side. Allow them to roll to the right. Your left knee is going to go towards the foot of the mat, away from you. You're looking for a stretch in the front thigh. Here you're doing an internal rotation. So first we were doing an external rotation with the figure 4, and now we're taking that leg into an internal rotation. You're also getting a little stretch up through the abdomen here and over the front of the hip. And change. Gently roll to the left, and the right knee now is going towards the foot of the mat. Just let everything hang. Don't try to push, don't force, don't do all this bouncy stuff. I see people try to get more. If anything, breathe. Try to relax. And then coming back up, heel toe your feet in. Now you're going to open your knees and feet are going to come together. This is Supta Baddha Konasana in yoga, reclined butterfly pose. You're going to take your arms up. If this is okay on your shoulders, bring them up over your head. They can be bent or straight. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Deep breath in and exhale out. And one more time, deep breath in and exhale out. Draw your knees in, bring them in towards your chest, and feel your spine flat on the floor. Slowly make yourself into a small ball, bring your forehead up towards your knees. And release. Make your way up to seated. All right. Let me sit. And sit here. Say hello to everybody at home. Say hello, everybody at home. Thanks for coming and working out with Ray. All right, guys. See you next time. Oh man, was that fun? Yeah. He's a hoot.